Hello everyone, peace, love, and light. Candii the Unicorn here. Namaste to you. Yes, so today in my yoga flow, I decided to do something a little fun today. I actually went to the Dollar Tree. And crazy story is, I seen these cards one time. I was at the checkout, and they were across the way, and the line was long. And I'm like, oh, I'm not gonna get them. But I went in there today and look. Yoga activity cards. It has 32 poses. This is what the back looks like. So you can see some of the poses and some of the characters they have there. And of course you see the unicorn. Yes. And when I opened the deck, the first set was the unicorn set. And pretty much it shows you like back bends, seated poses, resting poses, standing poses. But because it started off with the unicorn, I felt kind of special. I'm like, oh yeah, I feel special. My light is kind of bright there, but you get the gist. So in today's flow, we're going to have a little fun. We're going to see how many poses we can do. Hopefully we can get through all 32 of them today. And that's the plan. So I just had to share that with you all really quick. Like, I was excited. I skipped a warm up and everything, but I was really excited to share that with you. So let's begin. We're going to do our yoga activity cards. So I'm going to put them down on my mat so that way they're already there for me. I'm going to adjust my camera just a little bit because I might get out of frame, and since the first poses in our unicorn set here is the back bend, so we're going to be doing things on the ground. Okay, so as we do in every flow with Candii the Unicorn, I like to loosen up our body and get our body moving, get our phalanges moving, our hips, our tailbone, all of our vertebrae, our ankles and toes. Get it all going, all moving around, just to loosen up, because we're going to be using our body today, duh, and we're going to be stretching today, duh, and we don't want to be stiff, duh. So let's loosen up, loosen on up, loosen on up. Don't let your mind tell your body what to do. Just let your body do what it wants to do. Don't say, no, I don't want to do that. It don't feel good. Just do it. Just do it. Loosen up our back. Just loosen up everything. Warming all our muscles, our tendons, our bones up. Just warming everything up. So we just flow. Yeah, man. Dedication to Godfather Bob Marley. Yes. Peace, love. Let it flow. One heart. Yes. Let's get together and be alright. Let's go. All right. So how we feeling? Feeling good? I'm feeling good. Okay. So I think we should just start right off with some of our yoga poses from our activity cards, and try to, my challenge is to make it flow, okay? But I'm going to go through each one. I'm not taking it out of the order that it came in. I'll just let you all know where we're starting at, which is our back bend. From back bends, I think I'll show you. Okay, so I'll probably show you as I go along. Hopefully my light is not too bright, so I can show you. Just to dim it up a tad bit, because my light is like right here. Okay, maybe I should do it that way. All right, so let's bring our camera down because we're going to be doing some exercises on the ground. So the first one is our back bend bridge. Okay. our back bend bridge. So in order to get down to there, my challenge is we're going to go ahead and stand straight up into our mountain pose. We're going to bring our hands up to the heaven skies. We can go ahead and lean back. Come down to a half fold. Inhale up. Exhale down all the way down to a full fold. And touch the ground. And here we go. Oh, my pants want to slip. I come down to the ground. And come down to the ground. Gonna walk my fingers out. Okay. Walk my fingers out. I'm into a downward dog. Gonna breathe here. Push back. Come down to my knees. Toes go out. And I go down into a child pose. I'm gonna come up and roll up. Cobra or upward dog as I push up higher and separate my ears from my head. I'm gonna bend back. From back, I'm gonna push down on my hands and come into a seated pose. Okay, follow me, right? From there, I'm gonna roll over to the back of my hands. And we're gonna get one push up. I'm gonna get one push down. Okay, so that's working on my back. And I'm getting us down to the bridge. Okay. So the bridge is where you're resting on your shoulders, using your shoulders to push your body up. Your spine is going into an arch motion. Your feet are down to the mat, well grounded, and your hands is down, grabbing your ankles. Okay. This this unicorn here cannot grab her ankles, right? Because she doesn't have any like real claws. She has unicow shoes. Ooh, horseshoes. Ah, okay. So, oh, I just see all of me, give you all of me, give you all of me. Okay, we're going into our bridge. So we're laying down onto the mat. Okay, I lay down to the mat. My heels and the balls of my feet are pressed down into the mat as I raise my buttocks up. Okay. And as I stated, the unicorn is grabbing her ankles into the bridge, but if not, you can rest. You can become here as a modification. Okay, you're using your shoulders to push down into the mat as we hold and breathe. Each breath, you can push your pelvis higher to the heaven skies. You can bring your legs back more and either grab onto your ankles or rest them at the heels. Shoulders are digging deeper into our mat as the balls and the heels of our feet are digging deeper and getting grounded into the mat as our shoulders is squared, pressed down into our mats. Inhale, deep inhale, exhale. As we exhale, we rise higher, keeping our glutes nice and tight. Thighs are tight because we're pushing into the mat. And we're breathing. Nice bridge. How's everyone doing? How are we feeling? Feeling good. Yes, we feel our muscles contracting into our thighs. It's because yoga is not only serenity, peace, meditation, stretching, breathing. It's also a workout. As we inhale, exhale, slowly drop our buttocks to the mat. We adjust our shoulders. We lay here and breathe as I go to the next card. So I'm kind of cheating because the next one says cat. So to do a cat, I'm sure cow might come next, but cat, we're going to go ahead and roll over to a fetal position. Take 3 breaths here. Let's take our right hand into the mat and our left hand into the mat and push our body up as we twist, okay? We're using our hands and our toes. We are not trying to twist and move with our back because we want to save our back. So I'm going with the flow, right? I don't even want to cheat because what I'm saying is cat, cobra, cow, then knees to chest. We already was on our back. We should have did knees to chest, but as I stated, this is my challenge and we're having fun with this. So we're going to go ahead and go with the next one. Don't mind my nails, okay? Back bend into a cow. So still working on our back bends. And to do our cow, we're going to go in the order it is. So because I'm already here, I'm going to make a sequence up. So we're going to go, it says cat, cobra, cow, and we're going to go in that order. Okay? So we're in our cat. We're going to arch our back up, up, up as our navel goes up into our spine. Our spine goes up into the heaven skies. So arch up. Then it says cobra. So for the cobra, we're going to tuck our toes. As our knees drop, our thighs drop, our belly drop. And we go into a cobra. And then we relax our toes. Okay. And then it says cow. So we're going to come up to our knees and go into a cow. Move. Okay. And we're arching our back down to the cow. See? My back is arched down. My camera is up high, but my back is arched down and my belly is dropping down to my mat. Okay? We're going to go once again in that back order, the same way it came in. So we breathe into our cow. And here we go. Cat, arch up. Cat, breathe. As we exhale, we're going to drop down to our cobra. Inhale, exhale. Thighs. Cobra. And then our knees go, our toes tuck, knees, back arch, into a cow. Belly button is going down into our mat. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, up, cat. Exhale, cobra. Inhale, up to our knees. Exhale, cow. Okay, and from there, we did it 3 times, so we're going to go back into a child's pose. Our fingers stretch out to the mat. Our forehead is down to the mat. Our knees is to the mat. Our toes is tucked back. And we're sitting back. Our chest is to our knees. And we are into our child pose. The next one that's on the card is knees to chest. So I'm challenging us to get to our knees to chest. We are going to come from our child pose, come on up to our knees on tabletop, and sit on our sitting bones. Cause see, that was the cat, the cobra, the cow, and the next one we're gonna do challenge is get us to knees to chest. And that's the back bend set. And the next set is balance and poses with the little puppy dog. Knees to chest. So we're coming to our back. And for this one, we're going to grab on to our knees, sit up tall, and we're going to roll as this is almost like a boat, right? A boat pose. Might as well just go into a boat. Okay, come down. This is a supported boat where you're kind of supporting yourself because you're supporting your balance. Your feet are still off the ground, but you're balancing on your sitting bones. Okay, so we're gonna slowly roll down because we're gonna bring our knees to our chest. Okay, so slowly, each vertebrae at a time, we roll down with our balance. Our spine is now connected to our mat. As we come all the way down, our head is down to our mat. And we bring our knees to our chest. They already was there. And we sit here and breathe. And you bring them down. With each exhale, you can bring your knees down deeper into your chest. And knees to chest, your head is not up because you're straightening the back of your neck and your spine. You're not bringing your head to your knees. You're bringing your knees to your chest. Just take a couple of deep breaths here. Through your nose, deep, 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 deep. Up through your mouth. You're sitting here breathing, probably hearing your heartbeat, feeling your ears, but you're just breathing. Okay? Now, if you can rock up. If not, you come onto your side into a fetal position and you push yourself up. Okay? So we have the balancing poses. There's actually only 3 in this set, so I'll put them all together. You have the plank, the 3-leg dog, and the tree pose. Okay. So as we pushed ourselves up and we came into our seated position, you guessed it, we're going to do our floor ones. Those out the way. So to go into our plank, we're going to go onto the tabletop. And from tabletop, we are going to bring our arms out. And remember, this is all freestyle because I'm doing the cards. I'm challenging myself to do the flow, okay? To make up a flow of these cards because we're having fun, right? We're just being improv. So, tabletop, bring our arms out, down, keep walking our hands out. As we walk our hands out, we're going to push up into a push-up position. And if you notice, you're in a plank. So our toes is down to the mat. Our hands is here onto the mat, grounded, and our shoulders is squared up with our hands. Not above our hands, and not too far back of our hands because we'll be in a downward dog, but it's nice and parallel with our arms. And come down just a tad bit. That's with a chaturanga. And come back up into our plank. Okay? Yes, breathe. Got it. Hold everything in. One more. Bring our knees down. Yes, yes, yes. Those abs, I know we feel it. So let's go ahead and go back into our favorite child pose and stretch on our abs. Yes, sink down into the mat. Yes, thank you. Okay. Next one is our three-leg dog. So, from our child pose, we're going to come right back up, shift our body up. We go down onto our mat, and our right leg go up. It's our three-leg dog. Because, right, this is our downward dog. So from downward dog, we put our right leg up, and this is our three-leg dog. If we can put our heel into the mat, perfect, because that is the proper downward dog. And our palms is sunk down into the mat, or our leg is up. And we're breathing. Okay, and our palms is sinking into the mat. And we bring our leg down, all the way down to the mat. Okay? We're going to give ourselves a little break. So we're going to come down into tabletop. Stretch out our arms. We're going to go back up into our downward dog. And this time, we're still doing the three-leg dog, but we got to do it to our left. So our left leg goes up. And we breathe. With every exhale, we should put we're trying to get our right leg pump, our right heel into the mat, and our left leg higher. Next exhale, we go ahead and bring our leg down slow. Okay. We're going to drop our knees down to the tabletop. Give our arms a break as we bring our toes back. Go back down into our child pose. Hands go out. Fingers stretch out. Chest to knees. Forehead to mat. And we breathe here. Okay. Up. Slowly push ourselves up as we go. As we push ourselves up, we're going to go into a downward dog. Okay. And walk forward. Almost forgot our last one was a tree pose, so that's why I'm incorporating this. We're going to do a half fold. Exhale down. Inhale halfway. Half fold. Exhale down. Inhale all the way up. Hands up to the sides all the way up. Hands all the way up and back down to her position. You can see what my hands are doing. And because it came into prayer position, we already know what happens next. Our right leg goes up because we are doing tree pose, which was the last pup balance. There's only three. We did our plank, we did our three-leg dog, and now our tree pose. And remember, with our tree pose, if you cannot hold your balance, you can bring your leg down to your ankle, where you're also using the mat and your toes to balance, right? Without digging too deep into your ankle. Or if you're feeling kind of risky, you can go ahead and bring your feet to your calf, your foot to your calf, excuse me. Never on your knee. Why? Because yoga is a practice and it is not supposed to hurt nor cause any strain to your body. So never bring your foot to your knee because in the long run you will cause damage. The proper way to do a tree pose is to either grab your leg and bring it to the inner thigh or slide your leg up to your inner thigh. And this is a tree pose where you're actually at like a 4 or a angle. Okay? And it goes out, not in, and then bring it out. Hands are into a prayer position and you hold it there. Okay? So you either hold it at your ankle, your calf, or your thigh, never your knee. Sometimes I need assistance with bringing my leg to my thigh, and that's okay. Because we're all practicing. Can forever be a student. I am at least. And we take a couple of inhales and exhales. It's easier if you find something fixed to stare at and hold the tree pose. Helps to keep your balance. Also pressing palms and palms will help you to balance as well. Slowly bring your foot down to your mat. And you guessed it, we're going up with the left. Remember, it's either at your ankle, your calf, or your thigh. I think I can bring it higher. So that's where I want it. Palm to palm. Find a fixed position that is eye level. Meditate and breathe. I'll take about 10 breaths. Yes, 10. You can do it. How's everyone feeling? You okay back there, unicorns? Saying sometimes that will even a distraction can throw your balance off. So that's why I barely looked at them and slowly turned away. So probably on breath number 5. Or breathe in. 3 more breaths. On that 10th breath, inhale and exhale. Slowly bring your left foot down to the mat and get back grounded with yourself. Okay. And we can slowly drop our hands down. We're going to stretch our shoulders out. We put them through a lot so far. Well, we just put them through a challenge, you know. Did a lot of down and palms grounded into the mat. We stretch those out. Our next ones is resting pose. And because I want to challenge ourselves still, I'm not going to do them now. So the resting poses, I'm going to do them at the end because I can see through them that they're poses that will end our flow. Like it has the corpse, which is Shavasana, her favorite, right? Um, and then it has the corpse pose, spinal twist, child's pose. We just did a few of those today. And then the happy baby pose. So we're going to save those towards the end. We're going to put the corpse at the end because that's how we end our flow with the Shavasana. So of course, I'm going to save that. Okay. So, there's a lot of these, which is the standing poses, a whole lot, and a whole lot of the seated pose. So we're going to do all the standing poses, and then we're going to go into our seated. And I don't know if we're halfway through the deck, maybe not even, but I think we might just go ahead and have fun and finish them off. I mean, this is a yoga flow, right? So at this moment, you should be just standing and mountain pose, just breathing, okay? Just know that we're having fun. So just breathe, 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 breathe. Okay, so that's cool. They have warrior 1, 2. It doesn't have 3, so you guys get a little swamp today. So we have our warrior 1. Then we have warrior 2. We have our triangle, our side extended angle. We have our pyramid. We have our standing half forward bend. We have our road runner. Just notice how the character switched. So the road runner. We have our palm tree. And this is a learning exercise too, okay? So this is why I'm standing here showing you guys the cards. I'm not just showing you just to spare time or anything, waste your time. I'm showing you because so you can get an idea of what we're going to be doing, and you can see that the characters are clearly illustrated here, the proper pose, and this is what we're doing, okay? So that's why I'm saying, like, these are all standing poses because each yoga pose do have a second name to them. So this is the palm tree. It's actually 3 names. It's going to give you the category, I should say. So you have the palm tree, then you have it in Sanskrit, and then you have the categories in. So what I'm telling you now, these are all the standing categories. We did the balancing and we did some back bends. So these are all the standing poses. So this is all learning, okay? This is the palm tree. The mountain pose, we did a few of those today, right? Mountain. Then we have, excuse me. Then we have the downward dog. We did some of those today as well. Look at my unicorn, looking all cute. We got the crescent lunge. The crescent lunge. I don't know why I can't say that. I don't know things about lounge, like you're lounging. Crescent lunge. And then we have the jellyfish. Okay, so I showed you all of them. So then when we go ahead and do them, then you know exactly what I'm saying. And then we're going to have the seated pose. I think I could just show you those too because I already showed you the resting pose. So that way I don't even have to get back up to the camera. Those are the standing. The seated, after that, after the standing poses, we're going to do seated pose, which is the butterfly. Everybody know about the butterfly. Uh-oh, that's old. Then we're going to do the cloud. I don't know why they want to be stuck. Because they're brand new. The cloud. And then from the cloud, we got the deer. Got the deer, head to knee, seated forward bend, wide angle straddle, the frog, and then the staff. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get to it. Okay, so let's get to it. Peekaboo. Okay, so here we go. We're going to go ahead. They did go backwards with our standing pose, but it's okay because I mean we're going with the flow. So we're still here breathing as you all watch me and illustrated the poses of animals, illustrating yoga poses, right? That was a nice little lecture, right? Yes. Okay. So next one, standing. These are all standing poses once again. And we're going to go into our jellyfish. So for our jellyfish, okay, so for our jellyfish, it's almost like we're just going to hang. So we're going into our mountain pose, right? So from our mountain pose, we're just going to inhale up, hands come down, and we go down, okay? Just like a jellyfish, okay? So let's hang here and breathe. So for our jellyfish, we're going to go ahead and go with our standing half forward bend. So we're already here. We're going to inhale up and just bend here. Right. The arms is to our ears. And our back is at a 90-degree angle to our legs, okay? So you can see it's at a 90-degree angle. My shirt just hangs, of course. Let's breathe. From the standing forward bend, we're going to exhale, inhale, exhale back down to that jellyfish. Inhale up, standing half forward bend. Inhale, exhale back down to the jellyfish. So I'm just pulling them out as we're doing them. So we're down. So because we're already down, we're going to go ahead and walk our fingers out. Walk our legs backwards. As we go into our downward dog. This should feel good by now, right? Because we've been in downward dog so many times today. So we're pushing down our arms. Our head is down. Our head is not up. Our head is down. Our elbows is locked lightly, not too tight. We're bringing our elbows, rotating them in. Our shoulders are squared as we're pushing down to our downward dog. Inhale. Exhale out. Inhale in. Exhale out. Our downward dog. We're going to go into our Road runner is what it says here. The pup has one leg up and one leg back as he's looking forward, almost as a lunge, but not really. Calling it a road runner. And his leg is not too far in between his arms neither. So we're going to go bring it here. Okay. Like we're about to say, march, set, go. We're going to go ahead and bring our right leg back, but we can't cheat. So we're going to bring our left leg forward. And breathe. Here we're going to bring our right leg back. Come back into our downward dog. And walk our fingers up. Because these are all standing poses. Walk our toes up. Walk our toes to our palms. To our palms. And we're breathing as we are all the way forward, bend over. Inhale up, halfward fold. Exhale down, all the way. Inhale up as we come slowly, slowly, slowly. Let our head be the last thing to rise as each vertebrae rises before our head. Spine, shoulder, neck, and head. Okay, so as we're continuing with our standing poses, our next one here is Warrior 1. Okay. And it's followed by Warrior 2, Triangle, Extended Pyramid, Crescent, Lunge, Palm Tree, and Mountain. Okay. So our Warrior 1 is our body is shifted, almost like if we were doing a lunge. So we're going to do it. I don't know which way you guys are standing, but I'm at my left leg is out in front of me. Okay, I'm aligned in front of me. And my right leg is to follow. Okay? It's almost like it's ahead of me, okay? And this one, my left leg is this way, my right leg is this way. In front of me and facing the way I'm facing, which I'm facing to my left. As I face to my left into a Warrior 1, I'm going to inhale up and exhale. Okay. From my lunge into my Warrior 1. Okay. So my right leg is facing forward, my right foot. My left leg is facing to the left to my Warrior 1. I exhale, coming down. Warrior 1 again. Inhale up. And exhale. And hold it here. Our arms is right to the side of our ears. And we're breathing. We're going to inhale. We're going to exhale into Warrior 2. In Warrior 2, all is going to happen is that we're going to bring our body forward and our hands go down to our sides. Okay? Inhale up, Warrior 1. Hold. Exhale down to Warrior 2. Okay? In Warrior 2, we already turned left, so we're going to shift to our right. Okay? Where our right leg is now faced to the right, and our left leg is in the back. As we inhale up to Warrior 1, hold it, exhale down, inhale up, Warrior 1, just breathe here. Inhale, and as we exhale, we're going to go into, you guessed it, Warrior 2. Inhale, exhale, Warrior 2. My shoulder got tight, so if that happened to you sometime, it's okay to loosen it up. Don't remain stiff and in pain, okay? Remember, yoga is a practice. It's not supposed to hurt. Inhale up, warrior one. Exhale out, warrior two. Push that breath out. Okay? Inhale up, warrior one. Exhale out, warrior two. Turn our body. Inhale up, warrior one. Exhale out, warrior two. Inhale up, warrior one. Exhale out, warrior two. Still one more to our right. Inhale up, warrior one. Exhale out, warrior two. Okay? From here, we're going to bring our body forward and rotate our shoulders some to loosen everything up that we just probably tightened up. Let's go ahead and loosen everything up. Loosen our shoulders up. And we're going to go into our triangle pose, which we have one leg up. We're going to go ahead and go down to our right leg and bring our arm up. Our arm is up. And we're looking up towards the palm and towards the heaven skies. Slowly bring your hand down. It's okay to stare at the middle finger because that helps your eyesight. And as we bring our arm down, our body goes down. And the arm feel like it wants to go up because that's what's coming next. Alright, arm goes up. While our left hand goes down. And our head goes looking up towards our palm and towards the skies as we breathe. Okay. Slowly bring our hand down. Slowly. Goes down. The next one is a pyramid. Excuse me. I skipped it. Not a pyramid. Extended side angle. So, I can show you the cards, but I want to show you the cards first too so you can see. So you can be like, oh. So you see the pyramid, what we just did. You see his hands is up and his one hand is down to his leg or to his knee. And then we come in with the extended side angle. Look how his knee is bent and his hand is in the front of his knee. Okay? So that's the extended side angle. So let's get into that. We're all learning here, okay? We're all students. So I want to, we practice right, we learn right. You practice wrong, you learn wrong, you cause injuries, okay? So we want to practice right. So illustrations such as these wonderful dollar cards help. And that's what it's about, you know, looking at the illustrations, looking at proper yogis and doing things the right way. Okay, so we already here breathing into, we just came out of our triangle, right? So this time we're going to lightly bend this leg. Our left leg is straight. We're going to bend our right leg, and from the right leg I'm going to rest my arm here. So the back of my arm is rest against the palm and my left arm goes up. So not only am I not just want to rest here, but I'm taking that time to work on my posture, okay? Work on everything being aligned. So I'm not trying to push my leg all the way back, but I want to make sure that it's adjusted and right, okay? So my arm is here and my hand is straight up. I see my hand is here and my arm is straight up. And we're breathing. Slowly come down. Slowly come down. As I come down, I end up bending my left leg. Same thing. Then my left. My arm rests here. Straight. Left leg is bent. And my right leg goes up. Arm. My right arm goes up to the heaven skies. And I'm at an angle, so you guys see me like different. The camera is actually like almost above me. So I kind of look short. It's kind of weird today, but you guys get the gist. We're working today. We're working out. And we're having fun. And we're challenging ourselves. Challenging ourselves, right? Yep, you're still breathing. Don't matter if I'm talking, you're still breathing. And we slowly bring our arm down. And we come up. Slowly. Rotate our back. Just rotate our back some. Just breathe. A little stretch moment. We've been working, yep. Rotate. Okay, so we're still in our standing pose. We have about 4 more poses in our standing pose. So from there, we're going to go into our pyramid. So our pyramid is almost as the same angle we were doing, our triangle. Our legs is in a triangle position. Okay, we're going to go ahead and rotate our right leg out. And the leg that's rotated out, that's the leg we're going down to. And it's a pyramid, so pyramids are made like a triangle, correct? So we go down. So we're going to inhale up. It's always good to remember to inhale up before you go down, okay? Inhale up and exhale down. So inhale up. Arms are up, raised above, and they come down. Let me show you exactly what I'm doing. Okay? Let's say that you guys already seen the bottom half. So now you see the top. Arms go up. Then they come down. All the way down. If we can't go all the way to our mat, we're going to go ahead and rest here at our ankle. Remember, never our knee. You're going to hold on to the thigh or massage your thigh and show your body some love. You can do this as well. Showing some love and gratitude. Don't rest on your knee. You can give love to your thighs, your calves, your ankles, your toes, or get grounded with your mat. This is a pyramid. We're going to just hang out here and breathe. Slowly bring your body to the center of your mat. We're going to shift our way back over to our left. We go into our pyramid and we just breathe. Each time you exhale, you'll find yourself sinking deeper and deeper into your mat. You may even feel your body drop closer and closer to your leg. Yeah, look at that. You might even notice that your forehead might even be touching your knee. Continue to breathe. Okay. We're going to bring our weight to the center of our mat. Bring our toes forward. As we grab onto our ankles, we're going to slowly rise up. Make sure that our head is the last thing that rises and our body goes vertebrae by vertebrae. I'm still down because I don't want to rise up yet. I want to rise the proper way. Vertebrae by vertebrae, shoulders, neck, then head. Okay, it felt good. Yeah. How's everyone feeling? How y'all feeling back there? Y'all good? Everybody's doing good. I got some babies over here too. Everybody's doing good. Y'all already know. Candii the Unicorn. I'm one of them. Yeah, I'm one of them. Okay, so we're going to go ahead into our crescent lunge, which our unicorn is doing here. Okay. Crescent lunge. So, of course, it's a lunge. But the crescent part is our arms are up as well. We're almost like a crescent moon. Okay. So, as we was breathing and resting and relaxing our shoulders, we're going to go into a lunge. Okay. And our hands go up and back like a crescent. This is my full mat. But you can't see me. So crescent moon. Okay. So you're there. And I'm getting there. Yep. I'm there. I'm just hanging out here and breathing. So our head is up to the heavens, guys. Slowly bring our arms down. Come back to center. Okay. And from there we turn. Hands to our side. And we're turning into our lunge. See how we shift our body. So this time our left leg is back, right leg is up. And we inhale up. Exhale back. Oh. That's a hole. Uh-oh. Why y'all didn't tell me? And come down to center. Ankles popping, and that's okay. Sometimes it's muscles and ligaments that we don't normally use, or some of us might have some type of tendonitis, and that's okay. So we're just breathing. And from there, we're going to go ahead and go into our palm tree. And our palm tree poses is you're always like a tree, right? But your palms go up, and your hands go straight up. Okay. Palm tree, inhale. Exhale down. Inhale, palm tree. Exhale, still stay in this position. Inhale. Head go up. Exhale. Head comes to center. Inhale, head go back. Exhale, center. Inhale up. Exhale down into our mountain pose. Inhale up, palm tree. Exhale down, mountain. As we're doing this, we're recognizing our body, recognizing our breath, making sure that we are grounded deep into our mat. Our knees are not bent. Our body is nice and aligned. And we're breathing deep breaths. And the face made that expression because we have to get deep. Open up them lungs, exercise them, stretch that balloon so you can get more oxygen and get more healthy. Inhale up. Palms up. Exhale down into mountain. And we say healthy because oxygen create rejuvenation within the cells and body. Inhale up, palm. Exhale down, mountain. It's a great breathing exercise, just these two poses alone. Inhale up, palm. Palm tree. Exhale down, mountain. Let's do about 3 more here. And this is actually the last set of our standing pose. Inhale up. Exhale down, palm tree. Mountain. Inhale up, palm tree. Palms. Palms are up. Palms are up. Palms are up. Exhale down, palm tree. Inhale up, palm tree. Exhale down, mountain. Brain's not working right now. Inhale up, palm tree. Like what my hair looks like, a palm tree. Inhale up, palm tree. Exhale down, mountains. It's actually because my hair is antennas and it grows to the heavens. My hair grows to the sky, it grows up. Inhale up, palm tree. Exhale down, mountain. You just stay right here in this mountain pose. Take a couple of breaths and rotate our shoulders. Give grace and gratitude. We're going to go ahead and just take our hands and rub on our body just to say thank you and show some love and appreciation for all that our body has done thus far. Oh, thank you, Candii. It's okay to give yourself some words of affirmation or your mantra. You can say that at any time. Okay, so we loved on ourselves some. Yes, we did. We're done with our standing poses. Got through it. The next one we have is our seated and our resting. Peekaboo, I'm still here. So we're going to go to our seated pose. So I'm going to go ahead and transfer our camera down as I work on a way to get us down to the ground. So we rotate our bodies. We're going to just go ahead. Yes. Go ahead and work our way down to our mat. How about that? Work our way down to our mat. Yes, yes. And we're down to our mat. Ooh, into our seated position. Okay, we'll take that. As we go into our seated position, we're going to just go ahead and go into our butterfly. Okay? We're pulling cards. I'm just spreading them out here. We're in our butterfly. And we're not pushing too hard where we're trying to actually do the splits and kill ourselves. we're just resting here. We're not allowing our legs to do what they want to do. If they feel like they want to go down some, then let them go down. But at the same time, we're working on our posture as well. So we've been sure that our bones is nice and seated. That seated tailbone is down into our mat. Our back is nice and straight and aligned. We are not hunched over into our normal, comfortable position, right? Because all that's going to do is put an arch in our back. A hunchy arch. And we don't want that because we're still growing and we don't want our bones to grow like this. So we're going to use this time to correct ourselves and really practice yoga, which is postures. And our back is aligned and straight up, okay? As we do our butterfly. That's up. So we're in our butterfly position and we're sitting here and we're breathing and we're resting. We're sitting here, we're breathing and we're resting. And we're taking a breath. As Candii, go ahead and sort these cards out here. Okay, I don't really have an order because there's no sequence, but we're making a sequence as we go along. So we're breathing and breathing and breathing. Into our butterfly. We use this time to go ahead and rotate our neck here as we take a couple of more breaths into our butterfly. We're still making sure our body is aligned, even though I might want to hunch. I have to check myself too, because you see I hunch. So I have to align myself. Gotta get it right. I can't really sound that good, you guys. I gotta have a disaster here and here. Okay, from there we're going to go into our cloud. And it shows me that the cloud is here and here. Okay, not cross. Just here and here. And we're here breathing. You have a mudra if you want to do, you can do that as well. Okay. Just sit here and breathe. Take a couple of breaths. Deep. It's really supposed to be like 10 seconds in and 10 seconds out, like for real. But if you can do 7 or 5, just more than one, that's not it. Okay? Take some deep breaths in. And exhale. Because that was a deep breath. That's the deep breath. Okay, so we did our butterfly, we did our cloud. It's crazy kind of having anglets sometimes when you're doing seated positions and stuff because they stab you. Okay, our next one is the deer. So with the deer, because our leg is already bent here, we're going to leave that bent. We're going to come over. Leave our left leg bent. Our right leg comes behind the left. Okay? And we're going to turn to the left because the left is our leading leg. Our right leg is tucked behind our right leg is tucked behind The calf is tucked behind the right thigh, okay? Our body is turned and we're breathing. As we're breathing, we can use our hands, place them into the mat to help us turn our body. Twist as our back is still aligned. Actually feels good, not bad at all. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and incorporate 2. I think I'm going to go ahead and incorporate 2. Okay, so from the deer, we're going to go ahead and do head to knee. And to do that, we're going to simply, to come out of this, we're going to bring this leg, our left leg forward, and bring our right leg into our left. You see how we did that? All right. So now our left leg is forward and our right leg is tucked forward instead of being tucked backwards. And exactly as it says here, head to knee. So do just that. Let's bring your head to your knee. Okay, I wish you could have got that, but I'm trying to get the exercise done and do the flow, and besides showing you cards. I already showed you all of them anyway. So inhale up, exhale down. We're bringing our head to our knee. If you can't go all the way down, that's fine. You go as far as you can go. And just hang out here and breathe. With every exhale, you should get closer and closer. Your head should get closer and closer to your knee. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. If your hands can touch your calves, perfect. If you can bring them down to your ankle, that's awesome. And if you feel like a true yogi, go ahead and wrap your hands around your feet, your foot. I'm tripping with feet and foot today, okay? I know foot is singular and feet is plural. However, I'm tripping. And it feels so good, to be honest with you, to be able to wrap my my fingers around my foot. Like that feels good. And trust me, I was not here months ago because I fell out of my yoga practice. But as I got here, you're going to get here too, okay? And I'm only going to get better, and so are you. As I stated, with every exhale, you guys seen how I was in the beginning of this. Now I'm exhaling and I'm able to go forward now. So this last stretch from the head to toe, I want you to inhale with bringing your arms all the way up because I want to see how far we can really go down. Bring your arms all the way up on the inhale. And on the exhale, I want you to reach and stretch as you exhale. Inhale and exhale. Stretch, reach. Okay. Did you go down a little further? Yes. Told you. But you're going to get better and better every time you do it, each time you practice, and each time you breathe. Be in control of your breath. Okay, we're going to inhale, slowly walk our fingers up. Bring our body up. We're going to do our deer and our head to toe the other way, okay? So, we're going to bring our left leg in. Turn our body. Our right leg comes in, and right leg stays there, and our left leg goes back, okay? As we twist our body, using our palms, we twist our body into the mat. Make sure our back is nice, aligned, and adjusted, okay? And we breathe. This is our deer. We're using our fingers to twist our body if needed, okay? Because we don't want to do everything improper. Yoga, we're still stretching, okay? Not supposed to hurt, but it is supposed to be a challenge. At the same time, continue to listen to your body. If your body says, I can't twist, stay right where you're at and breathe to that pain. Like I'm feeling not pain, but tension here. So I'm using my breath to breathe there while still challenging myself to make sure my posture is aligned while I'm still going into a twist without using my back muscle. And breathe. How's that feeling? Okay. Now as we breathe, inhale and exhale out. Inhale again and exhale out. This time we're going to go ahead and bring our right leg out and bring our left leg in. Okay. Our body is still nice, aligned, and seated. We're bringing our head down to our knees. We inhale up and exhale down. How far your body's going to allow you to go. Every exhale, your body should get lower and lower, and we're going to take a couple of breaths here. Make sure we're checking ourselves, body check, making sure our body is right. Our leg is not just tilted all to the side and relaxed. And make sure our foot is forward, not too flexed, okay? But not too relaxed neither. Our shoulders is nice and squared as we're breathing. So if we're feeling kind of tight, we're going to go ahead and take an inhale up on our time. And exhale down as we reach and stretch. We try to get further and further down. We're grabbing our leg, our thigh, showing some love to our thigh. We're not going to hold on to our knee. It's okay to hold on to our calf, our ankle, or below our foot. Breathe into any tension or any areas where you feel any tension. Breathe to that area. If you're feeling pain, give your body some slack and come up a little bit. Listen to your body, but also listening to your breath and controlling your breath. Allow your breath to flow. Allow nothing but happy, magical unicorn thoughts. And we're breathing. 2 more breaths here. Okay. We slowly come up. Slowly. Allowing our head to be the last thing that comes up. So the next one we have here is a seated forward bend. So we're going to go ahead and bring our left leg out to meet our right leg. Inhale up. Exhale down. We bend. And we're holding on to our thighs. We're holding on to our calves. Or we're holding on to our ankles or our toes. We want to be sure that our calves and our thighs, and of course our seated bones and our heels are grounded into the mat. Make sure your knees are not bended upwards. Your knees are flat to your mat. And if you feel like, oh, I think I can go further, but I don't know, challenge yourself. Inhale up. Exhale down. You did it. Stay right there and breathe. And take a few breaths. Inhale up. Slowly, slowly rise your head up. As we give a little rotation and some shoulder shrugs. Okay, as we're in our seated position, we're going to place our hands behind us. And this is the staff pose. So we're just going to breathe as we're working on our wrists as well. Feels really good on the wrists and the elbows and the shoulders. Just to be aligned, it almost helps your posture too, right? Doesn't it feel like it? Feels really good. Not knowing like this how we should sit back in school on the carpet and stuff. And like cross your legs, we don't want to cross our legs. We used to rest our hands back. Just crazy. Just memories crossing my head like, oh, we did this before, like when we were in grade school, and I never knew we were doing different poses. Like crisscross applesauces. Trying to get our legs to be up into a lotus pose, like, it's crazy. Just goes to show you how yoga is already in you because your ancestors invented it, so it's like, it's just a part of you, and you don't even know. Okay, so from there, we're going to go into our wide straddle. And to get us to our wide straddle, we're going to bring our body forward. Okay, kind of push up on your hands, bring your body forward. And come into the center of your mat, and we straddle our legs out. Now, I can't do the splits yet, so you will not see me straddling that far out. However, this is a straddle where I'm going as far as I can, and you lean forward. You should see this llama or sheep. She's really getting it. She's getting it, huh? I know. So that's what we're trying to get to. One day, still practicing. So they're open wide, and I'm leaning forward. This here, I might be a little quiet because I feel tension, and I really want to breathe into my area, and that way I can, help to stretch it out and just help to relax it with just my breath. Okay, so we're gonna take a couple breaths here, and I said a few plus a couple. Okay, so it's like 5 breaths. If you can get to how the sheep is or the llama is, be my guest. Okay, get there and just breathe. Our heels are still grounded into the mat. Our calves, thighs is grounded into the mat. as we lean forward into our wide angle straddle. I'm using my palms to grip my mat to help me bring my body forward, which in return will help me to stretch my inner thigh muscles. Two more breaths here. And our last seated pose is a frog. So for us to do the frog, yeah, felt good though, felt good. For us to do the frog, we go back, almost like a child pose. So to do the frog, we was just here. I mean, we was just into our wide angle straddle. So we're gonna go here into almost a butterfly and give a little stretch there to stretch out what we was trying to stretch out in that wide angle straddle. Okay, and we're gonna rock our body to sit up onto our knees. The frog is our body, like a frog, right? So one leg is here, our right leg out, left leg out, and our seated bones and our buttocks is onto our mat, and we shift our body forward, okay? So almost like a child pose, but instead of sitting on the child pose, we're sitting on our feet is actually like this, our flat to the mat. So the child pose, our thighs is resting onto the back of our calves and our heels. With the frog, we're sitting in between our legs, okay? You see that? And we come forward. So I'm going to go on my toes because when I go this way, I get a little cramp. So on my toes, I'm sitting forward and I'm into a frog. This is a frog position. Okay? I get ready to jump. Ribbit, ribbit. Like a frog, you know, like a frog. But instead of just being like this, we're getting down low before we leap. So get down low before you leap. Get down low before you leap. Get down low. Okay? So we're in this frog. In the frog. And just breathe here. And take a few breaths here in our frog position, which is our last seated pose. Okay. We'll rise our head up, put our hands into the mat, push our body up as we tuck our toes down. Okay. And we're into a squat. Walk ourselves to our mat if you got off your mat. I don't know how I got off my mat, but I did. because I wasn't doing it this way. I was doing it the other way. That's what happened. So moving on along, we might as well finish. You know, we had 32 poses and we're down to our last set. We did back bends, we did standing poses, we did balance poses, we did seated poses, and our last one is resting pose, and it's only 4 of them. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and go with the resting poses. And I have not added, really, I think I added like a tad bit of different poses to our activity today, to our challenges today. But some of the ones I added in the beginning, we end up doing them as well, like the tree pose and mountain pose. And our child poses here, our happy baby, our spinal, our supine spinal twist, and our corpse shavasana is here as well. So we're going to do our resting poses as we just calmed our body down, and you were sitting here watching me and you were sitting here breathing, right? So our first one we have is the happy baby. So you know exactly how a baby is when they happy. They playing with their toes, putting their feet and everything in their mouth, right? So we shift our body to the middle of our mat. Okay. And the happy baby. Let me make sure you can see everything I can see. So with the happy baby, our feet goes up. And we just a little happy baby. We just a happy baby. Ooh, she's just a happy baby. She's just a little happy baby. Happy baby. It's our happy baby pose. We're breathing. We're giving our body thanks and gratitude as we're going into our resting poses. Happy baby. Touching our feet, our ankles, our calves, our heels, balls, our toes. Thankful and gratitude for everything. Blessings for our limbs. Thank you, God. That we have our limbs, right? That we can feel our feet. That we have feet to walk on. Thank you, God. We're breathing in our happy baby. So as we breathe into our happy baby, little happy baby, we're going to go into a spinal twist. It says a supine spinal twist. So to do our spinal twist, because we're already on our backs, we're going to slowly bring our legs down to our back. Our right leg remains on down to the mat. We're going to bring our left leg up. And our left leg goes over our right. Yeah. And the left leg is over our right. We're holding it there. And our body is twisted. We're not all the way on our side. We're more like on our back and allowing our left leg to go over our right. And we're using our right hand to not pull, but slowly grab onto our left leg. It helps us to twist our spine, because that's what this pose is, spine. So we're twisting our spine. And we just breathe in. Okay. We roll over to the back of our spine, and our legs go up, and we bring our knees to our chest, which is one of our poses. And we're going to slowly rotate to the other side. So our left leg goes down, right? And our right leg cross over to the left as we use our left hand to slowly bring down our right leg. Our back is grounded to the mat still, but not really because obviously we're twisting our body. Okay. But our shoulders is squared down to the mat. That's the main thing. Our shoulders is down to the mat as we twist our spine to the left and we breathe. Legs go up to chest. We go again to our right as our right leg goes down. Our left leg goes across the right and we breathe as we twist our spine. Couple more breaths here. Checking our posture, knowing that everything is aligned. Our right leg remains straight, grounded to the mat, and our left leg is across our right. As we breathe, we're putting a little tension, but not too much that's causing us pain, but to feel the stretch, and we breathe to any areas that's causing any pain or tension, or give a little slack to the body so we won't strain ourselves. 2 more breaths here. And we rise. Our left leg up, bring our right leg, because we're going again to our left. Last time to our left. Left leg is down, right leg is over left. Shoulders are grounded and squared to the mat as we twist our spine to the left, to the left, to the left. These resting poses really relax the body, doesn't it? Are y'all feeling relaxed back there? Okay. We slowly bring our legs forward. Now, our challenge again is to go to our knees and then back to our back because it's telling us to go into child pose and then Shavasana. So we're going to do what it do. We're going to go ahead and go into our fetal position. Fetal position. And from fetal position, we're going to push our body up with the palms of our hands and not our back. We're going to push up with the palms of our hand. From here, we're going to push our palms up, push our body up. We're not weak. We're strong. We can do it. And get onto our knees into tabletop. Okay? So we're in the tabletop. Because we're on our back, we're going to go ahead and do a cat and a cow. A cat and a cow. Tabletop. Scoot up. Feet go down to the mat. Toes go down to the mat. As the toes go down to the mat, our body shift back. Back, back, back. Buttocks touch feet. Stomach and chest touch thighs. Fingers are walking out. And head goes down to mat. And we breathe. This will help with any congestion or digestion. Child pose, one of those that helps relax the organs. Continue to breathe. Make any adjustments if needed, because we're going to be here for a couple of breaths. Relax your body. Relax and breathe. One more breath here. And exhale, slowly raise your head up. Bring your arms back. Rotate your neck. As we come into a seated position, I'm going to show you exactly how to get out of the Shavasana. That's our next and our last pose, which will end our flow and our sequences for today. When we are in the Shavasana, actually, watch me first, okay? So I'm going to have you go down into our fetal position where we were at. You're going to roll over to your back. This is Shavasana, where your palms are faced forward to the beautiful heaven sky and your heels is down into the mat. Your shoulders are nice and squared and relaxed into the mat. As you lay here and breathe, reflect, meditate, set affirmations. Let your thoughts process and let them go. When you come out of your Shavasana, you're going to come over into your fetal position. Take a few breaths. Bring your arm from under you and use your arms to push yourself up. You are never going to lay down and lift your body up to come out of the position, because that's going to cause strain and tension on your spine, your back, your muscles. And that's not what we want, okay? We don't want any injuries. We only want love, peace, and light. Okay, so our last position, we went through all 32. So our last one is our corpse pose, because like as I stated, it's like a dead man, it's a corpse, but it is the Shavasana, which is the best pose. I love Shavasana and child pose. Those are my top two. Entry. Excuse me. It's been a long session, okay? So we're going to lay down, go down from our seated position where we were just at. Breathe and go down into our fetal. And then we're going to lay down into our Shavasana for a few minutes there. And then we'll go ahead and end our session. So from your fetal position, here, and roll over to your back. And you are now in Shavasana. Your legs are not crossed. Any thoughts that come into your mind, it's okay, because remember, we cannot control our thoughts. However, we can try to control our emotions. Thoughts are thoughts. Process the thought. Remember, if anything that does not serve you, you want to remove. So allow yourself to process the thought and let it go into the universe. Let the universe deal with it. Anything that is not like you, does not serve your higher good, must go. Keep breathing. You're doing good. You are loved. You are capable. You can do anything you put your mind to. You are magical. You are important. You are somebody. Mind is over the matter. Do not allow your body to tell you what to do. You tell your body what it's going to do. Continue to challenge yourself to take deeper and deeper breaths as you feel your body sink deeper and deeper into your mat. Deep breath in. Slowly exhale through the mouth. As we slowly become aware of where we are, I know we probably went into a trance. As we come back to reality, we turn onto our sides into a fetal position. Hang out there for a while, take a few breaths. Whenever you're ready, you can slowly open your eyes, no rush. Slowly open your eyes. And whenever you're ready, no rush. Push yourself up into a seated position. Again, no rush whenever you're ready. Alright. How's everyone feeling? Everyone's feeling good and relaxed? Good, great. I'm glad you all are feeling good and relaxed. Go ahead and love on ourselves once more. Give thanks and gratitude to our body for everything that it's done today. Thank you. Just reminding ourselves how good and precious we are, right? How much we're loved. So, feels so good. So we loved on ourselves. We gave ourselves gratitude and thank ourselves and thank the universe. And I thank you for allowing me and my energy into the presence of wherever you're at. Thank you for practicing with me today. Thank you for having your energy. I appreciate you to the moon and back. Believe it or not, you are loved. You are capable. Remember, you can do anything you put your mind to. And always, peace. I gotta put myself up, see? Peace, love, and light. And namaste. Candi's out.